Layim La, Abanawa Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakradash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Now, it's going to be a real quick hit. I recently just did a live premiere on a video called The Lord Killeth. And I had, this unlearned scoffer, mocker, whatever he is, man. I don't know, man. But he basically, his comment was this, man. How do you know she was an adulterous woman? Okay? How do you know she was an adulterous woman? Okay, first and foremost, didn't Yahushua HaMashiach say, ye adulterous and sinful generation, which was referring to this time? Okay, and doesn't Babylon produce and push adultery? Okay? And doesn't Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua tell you not to depart from your husband? Let's get the scriptures real quick, man, because it's going to be quick. And the dude, matter of fact, Salakia, and it also shows you that this guy's effeminate. I asked him, is this all you heard in this lesson? How do you know she wasn't? And he replied, I heard a lot of bashing and judgment on this woman. Oh, man. If you're offended, matter of fact, because what I was speaking was the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So if you're offended in the words of the Lord and his son, Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. Okay, so let's grab that real quick. St. Mark chapter 8, verse 38. Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation. So you're offended that the Lord has awoken his true prophets, giving them the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, telling them that it's the Lord judging them, putting them to death, putting them through hell, and all types of things. Okay? You're offended that we're telling you the truth? Okay? Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Yes, this is a prime example, Israel. A prime example. So St. Mark chapter 8, verse 38 from the top. Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation. This is red letter, homeboy. That's red letter. Of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels, man. So that means your ass is going to get judged, man. And you might get judged before then, man. The Lord might take you out before then. Okay? But let's get to the scriptures at hand. All right, hold on one second. Let's go to 1 Corinthians. First Corinthians chapter 7. Let's prove what I just quoted. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, starting off at verse 10. And on to the married, I command ye not I, but the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, let not the wife depart from her husband. So in that video, you heard her say, you heard the news people say that she was, maybe it was the news people or her mother. It was one or the other. But you heard them say that she was separated, departed, probably in the process of a divorce. And as a matter of fact, you know what? Oh man, call her Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakradash. Her husband might have took her out. Because if you paid attention to the video, it said that she got shot in her shoulder and the bullet lodged and hit her heart. So I'm not saying for certain. If I know, because I wasn't there, nigga. Okay, but that might have been the cause. Her husband might have been, stalking her and watching her, whatever the case may be, and he might have took her out. Okay? But again, 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 10. And unto the married I command ye not I, but the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, let not the wife depart from her husband. But and if she depart, let her remain unmarried or be reconciled to her husband. Okay, do you hear that? But and if she depart, let her remain unmarried. So that means no rod. No rod in another man's reproductive organ, man. But this is America, aka Babylon. These broads do that while they in a marriage, man. And the marriage is not going to the goddamn circuit court and getting documentation that you signed to making agreements with the state. That's not a marriage, man. Okay? Sex, intercourse, intimacy. Okay? Is an acknowledgement of a union of marriage in the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Thus saith the Bible. Okay? But and if she depart, let her remain unmarried or be reconciled to her husband. And let not her husband put away his wife. Okay? But in this society in Babylon, the women initiate the divorce. Okay, see, everything, America, Babylon is nothing but a big-ass corporation. That's all it is, man. This is a big-ass corporation, a big place full of business, profit, greed, corruption, okay? That's all this place is, man. And women, I think it's like maybe 80 to 90% where women initiate divorces. And Esau is all for it. Esau is all for it. Shalom, Malak, Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh, Shah, Barakatah. Okay? And so, matter of fact, let's grab this. Sirach, the Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 25, verse 25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. And Esau has given these women the tools, okay, the necessities to gad abroad, to proclaim and profess and show forth their wickedness, man. Okay? Period, man. He gives them the liberty to do all that, man. All right? So with them having the liberty to divorce you, get alimony, get Title 4D, which is child support, okay? And then in the midst of that, get you kicked out of your own house if you own a house, okay? Take one or two or both of the vehicles, depending on how much you have, okay? And then on top of that, if you own a house with your wife, get you kicked out, have another man in your house, fucking that other man while she's still married to you, because you're married to that man regardless, okay? Look, Esau don't run shit. Everything is done by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Everything is ordained by the Lord. Just because you go to Esau's court system and get documentation, a marriage certificate or a certificate for divorce, does not take you off. Does not take you out of the judgment of the Lord, man. Let's say that, Salakia. Okay, and we're gonna prove, because look, man, I'm telling you, man. And regardless, even if you a good dude, you got all the money in the world. Look, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say that. Look at Jeff Bezos. Look at all these dudes that have so much money. Okay, Elon Musk. Okay, these movie stars, rappers, everybody else. And matter of fact, let's just say Jeff Bezos. He got divorced. This man had all the money in the world. His wife had the need for not. She could get anything. There's nothing in the world he could not provide for her. But what happened? She initiated divorce. Bill Gates. Now come on, man. Stop being Jake. I mean, you just mocking and scoffing, or you just literally stupid. I mean, I don't know what it is, man. But this society, Esau, gives these women necessities, the tools to get abroad, to do all types of wickedness, man. Okay? Period, man. And before we came into this truth, we were all in an adulterous mindset. But now that we're learned and we know, we don't move that way. As a matter of fact, let me say this too, Salakia, call Lo Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. I've had issues, encounters where women in the truth has tried to give me some pussy. Okay, literally in the truth. I ain't gonna put the names out or nothing like that, but come on, man. But let's close out right here, man. So the point is, man, yeah, brother, remedial, man. Romans chapter 7. I'm gonna start off verse 1. Know ye, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law have dominion over a man as long as he liveth. For the woman which having husband is bound by the law to her husband so long as he liveth. But if the husband be dead, she is loose from the law of her husband. Now you heard in that video that Khan, hey man, hey, Khan, beloved, you heard in that video that they said she was separated. They didn't say that her husband was deceased. She was separated. And in separation, that means it's in the process of a divorce. Okay? Verse 3. So then if, while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress. It's like an adulteress. But if her husband be dead, she is free from that law, so that she is no more, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man. Now, again, I don't know the lady's life. I don't know how she, went about it, but I'm pretty sure through the spirit she was laying down or did lay down with another man in the midst of her being separated or in her marriage. Point blank, period, man. If you can receive it through the spirit, you can receive it. If not, oh well, man. Okay, so again, you're not offended by me. You were offended by the Lord's words, because what was being spoken in all our lessons that we speak is the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So we'll close out here. St. Mark chapter 8, verse 38. Whosoever there shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels, man. So you're ashamed of the Lord's words, because that's what we speak. We speak the Lord's words. And the Lord puts in our mouth what we're supposed to speak. Okay? Period. Man's goings are of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. How can a man then understand his own way? Matter of fact, let me get one more. Because this is what you niggas do. And I call you niggas because that's how you act. You act like brute beasts, man. Savages, man. 2 Chronicles chapter 36, starting off at verse 15. And Yahweh power of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people. So the Lord is having compassion on his people by us telling you, warning you, this is judgment. This is the Lord doing that. Okay, this is why. Here go the precepts. Okay, this is what this is what our people are doing against the Lord. This and that and this, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. And y'all still reject it. Okay, you have a lot of effeminate, emasculated, weak, no nut having niggas, man. You're bashing women. You're doing this. No, the Lord is bashing women. The Lord is judging women. The Lord is judging you men. Okay? And his dwelling place. But they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words, not my words, his words, the Lord's words, and misuse his prophets on the comment board, laughing, scoffing, mocking, thinking this is a joke. We're going to see. We're going to see. Keep that same energy when the Lord start to fuck you up. Misuse his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, arose against his people till there was no remedy, man. Point blank, period. So Adawan Ratazah, I hope and I pray that this was edifying, informative to the true, sincere Akim Wa'akwaf. Keep scoffing and mocking, man. The Lord got judgment for you, man. So with that, hey, man, if you understand, you understand. If you don't, oh well. Shalom. That block button is going to be real heavy very soon, man. Point blank, period. Shalom, shalom. Niggas will be niggas, man.